So welcome back to Hot Faith. This week I am joined by Jamesi Lemon.
Hi.
And thanks for being here
Yeah,
today.
thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
Scared to go through the valley?
A little scared, yeah.
The valley of the shadow of death?
Yeah, it's good.
You'll come out the other side.
I will. I have faith.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So we have our 6 pieces of chicken, milk if you need it, some citrus.
Okay.
You ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's do
Okay.
this. Yes.
So our first one is just a pineapple-based hot
Ooh,
sauce.
okay.
Very mild.
Okay. I start here.
On the left.
Here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, like I would have bad, right?
That'd be a very big surprise.
Yeah.
So our first question is, what was faith like growing up?
It was, so I grew up in a Lutheran church, pretty steady through mid to late teens. Still a little on and off though, but pretty steady. It's pretty much a just go to church on Sunday thing. There wasn't a lot in between those Sundays.
Sure.
So it was just like, that's just what you did,
Okay.
you know, kind of.
Yeah. Right.
I was kind of it growing up, and then in high school did of course like Youth for Christ and those types of things too, and that started in high school, so
Yeah.
it was fun. Yeah, it was good to hang out with your friends and learn about Jesus and grow.
So our
Yeah.
next sauce is, I don't know if you like the buffalo sauce at all.
I love buffalo sauce.
It's not, to me, that's pretty mild,
Okay,
but it has really great flavor.
all right. I can smell like all of this, and it's just
I know.
it's a lot. It's
A lot of aromas going
yes,
on.
It is. That's good.
Is it spicy for you at all?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not bad though.
Right.
Not bad.
So when did you really grasp your faith as your own?
Probably not really until the last, I think, probably 6-7 years.
Okay.
Like, I just kind of always, up until that point, it was, like I said, it was just kind of something that you did, like you were expected to do, or not saying I didn't have faith or didn't have a relationship, but it wasn't, I don't know how to explain that. It was just there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was there. But I didn't really have that aha moment until about 6 or 7 years ago. So, and it was actually the 2016 election.
Okay.
I was in the primary and lost, and was running for county treasurer, and I didn't know what was next.
Okay.
And that was very scary for me. I always know what's next, right? Didn't know what was next. Didn't know what to do. So that was May. And then fast forward to, I think, the first week of July. Well, in between that time, though, I prayed a lot about what was next. Had some opportunities pop up and just didn't feel they were right. And it had until December to figure it out. So it wasn't like a really sharp time frame there, but I kept praying, and then God answered my prayers, and the person who beat me in the primary decided to step back. So then that left the door open for me to be the county treasurer at that point. So
interesting.
Yeah, and that was kind of this aha moment of, like just being. That was probably the first time I felt like I really, really reflected and prayed, and just for wasn't praying that God would open the door for me to be the county treasurer, just to show me what was next.
Right.
So, and then,
and direction and guidance.
Yeah, and then that prayer, the answer to that prayer, happened, and it was like, oh, okay, like, I don't know, there was just something about that moment that really like struck me as, okay, like, it was like, I don't know.
It sounds like it was a time in your life where you felt like God was certainly teaching you and and helping you grow in your faith.
Yes, for sure, it was. Yeah, so that was kind of the moment.
Yeah, cool. So our next swing is a barbecue sauce
Okay.
with a blueberry hot sauce.
Ooh, blueberry.
Yeah, so it's kind of sweet.
This is blueberry hell.
Yeah, blueberry hell.
Blueberry hell. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
So it's,
Okay. The blueberry.
mhm. Starting to get a little
A
spicier.
little bit. It one takes a minute, and then it's like, boom.
Yeah.
Good though.
Mhm. So how would you say your faith has changed your life?
It has made me really think about what's important in life. Really brought me to the community, and putting probably community first, because that's, I don't know, that being in the position over there, it really makes you think about, where you're at in your community, what you can do for your community. So that's where I think God has led me, is to make the community a better place. And whatever I can do to do that is kind of, what I do. I just volunteer to do things, and that's all based on
Sure.
on that mission in my heart, I think, too.
Yeah.
To make the community better,
Right.
because if we aren't doing it, nobody else is going to do it. We have to take care of ourselves, and that's where
Looking
I'm at.
after one another.
Yeah, I think that to me
Yeah.
is like the basis of Christianity. To me, is taking care of each other and looking after each other. And
Yes.
yeah, so yeah.
Sauce number 4 is a Tia Lupita's Chipotle,
Oh, okay.
and it still has, it's packed with flavor.
Okay.
But we're starting to go uphill now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this sauce has been the Tia Lupita's brand has been a personal favorite for a long time.
I like the smokiness of it. There's a smokiness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just need a drink.
Yeah.
It's a little warm, but I also just need a drink.
Yeah.
I like the flavor of that, though. It was good.
So you kind of already answered this one a little bit. How's your faith growing right now?
Yeah. Just going out and helping people, trying to figure out what. There are things that have been, kind of taught throughout the years that, this is not what Christians believe, this is not what Christians do. But I'm beginning to find out that that's not always necessarily the case. There are some, there are some social views, without getting too into the weeds, that have always been, that's very, very definite. Like, Christians believe this, they don't believe over here, and I'm like, been questioning that a lot over what people, really what the Bible says, what God's trying to teach us. And honestly, I think it all comes back to God just teaches us to love everybody, to meet them where they're at and help them grow. And I don't see, I hate to use the word hate, but I feel like there's groups that, Christians do hate, and I don't think that that's something that God would want us to do. I really strongly believe that, and I just can't, I don't know, I just, in my heart, just can't believe that He would want us to not love everyone and help them grow. Like, that's what we're called to do. Yes.
Right.
So,
Yeah. The greatest commandment.
Yeah, it is. It is. So,
Deep answer.
yeah.
Sauce number 5 is the Scotch bonnet homemade recipe
Okay.
from Sam Davis Kanya,
Okay.
I think, or Kanaya.
Can
I always mispronounce her last name.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
I?
But her husband Andrew made this sauce,
Okay.
and
Okay.
so they're excited to share it.
Okay. It's growing. Like,
It is. This is also like a slow burn.
it is. At first I was like, oh, this is mad. And I'm like, oh goodness. Yeah. Whew, it's there. Yeah. It's there.
Yeah. So, who are some of the people that will be growing with it?
I have some really great friends. In fact, while I was working at the county building, I moved up here, been here about a year, started working at the county building, and a lady I worked with, she was at the time just a work acquaintance, invited me to her church. And so, I was looking for some place to go, but just didn't know, where to go,
Right.
type thing. Invited me to her church, and now she's like my best friend. There's 3 of us that, best friends are in tears. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't know that.
Best friends are in tears. There's not always just necessarily one person, but tears. But they're like my best friends. But yeah, we so went to church with her and stuff, and so I was there for a while. And just people I meet in the community and stuff, like they're just always kind of helping me grow and challenging me or whatever.
Yeah, it sounds like you see a lot of direction in a lot of different areas.
Yeah.
And
I do. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. So our last sauce
Okay.
is
I'm really scared of this one.
it comes from the scorpion pepper.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the Trinidad scorpion.
Okay.
So
Are you okay?
yes.
Okay, just making sure.
We can do a last dash if you want to, but we don't
Okay.
have to.
Okay. I feel like I need to do the experience.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are
Famous last words, right?
yeah, it's an experience.
Okay.
These are habaneros that I grew
Okay.
and then dried out and
Okay.
processed this week. So, would you like the honors, or if you want me to?
Oh, sure.
I mean, just
A little.
a
You
tiny
said
sprinkle.
it's a little dash, right?
Yep.
Oh, I could. Oh my gosh, I can
Yeah,
smell them.
that's probably funny.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are, and put the lid on this
yeah,
because
yeah.
they will torture us.
Yeah, like. Yeah.
It's a funny story, not for Lydia. But when I was putting these in the jar this week, I did it in the kitchen. I wasn't thinking about air movement at all
Oh.
and the lack thereof. So like 5 minutes later, Lydia comes walking through the kitchen and says, my eyes are burning. What is going on? Dad, did you work with your peppers again?
So you like pepper sprayed your own child? Is what you're
Yes,
saying?
I
Okay.
did.
Inadvertently.
Yeah. It's almost child abuse.
Made her makeup run.
Right.
Yeah. So
That's a good way to test the waterproof, right?
yeah. Yeah. So anyway.
Okay. All right.
So congratulations on making it through
We
this
did it.
valley of the
We
shadow of
did
death.
it. All right. We
Cheers.
did it. Oh my goodness. Mhm. Yep. That's tolerating things way better than I thought I would. I'm gonna lie. I'm good, but
Yeah, this one ends up.
this, yeah, and then we added it. Whoop. Anyway,
So what would you like to pass on to the next generation?
just going back to the community, just find a way to bring God out to your community. Volunteer, say yes. When someone asks you to do something, just say yes. Go and do it. Don't hesitate. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like it just punches you all of a sudden. You're like, oh, okay. But yeah, I would say just saying yes to your community. There isn't anything better, I think, than giving back to the people who sometimes give to you. It's definitely you grow, you learn, you sometimes are on the receiving end, and sometimes you're able to give back. And so I just keep doing that, and community will be better for it. Yeah. Okay, like this is woo. It's like a wave of like hot.
Yes. I'd say the different peppers are interesting how they affect you.
Yeah. Like this one is staying. Like it's just like
Yeah.
The others like I'm like okay, all right. This one's like nope. Just staying there.
I said freshly ground pepper.
Yeah.
It does not give up.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
But so yeah.
Well, congratulations, you made it through the valley.
I did it.
Yes. You come out the other side.
I did. Oh. I'm unscathed, but I did it.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. So you got the experience.
I did. Whew. All right, thank you.